everyone, it's Lydia here at Lydia's Leisurely Stitching. Welcome to my next Flosstube video. I'm glad that you're here today. Today I'm going to go over all the stitching that I accomplished in October and my plans for November, and then I'm going to share a little bit of haul that I got. So to start off with, in October I went to one of the Georgia State Fairs. It's the North Georgia State Fair. And I went to a concert there, and I had a good time. And then I had my birthday, which was a momentous birthday. So I gifted myself a new start. I've really been looking forward to this start for a long time. And then, of course, there was Halloween, and I spent that with a friend, and I got to see her toddler all dressed up and experience one of his first Halloweens. So overall, it was a good month. I had lots of fun and looking forward to what November brings. So to start off with, I'll show you my new start, which I started for my birthday, and I'm doing my start with Julia B in Stitches from Instagram, and we're doing hashtag #BDavisonSal. If you are working on a Dominic Davison piece, I'd love to see your progress over there. So the piece I started is Ornament Log Cabin Home, and I'll put in a picture of what it looks like when it's finished. And I'm stitching this on a 28 count pre-gridded lugana. 25 count, sorry, not 28, it's 25 count. And here is my start. So this is 2,000 stitches, and I'm really pleased with my decision to go with the ornament. So I bought this piece of fabric originally intending to do the full version of the piece, but a lot of it was looking like it was going to be confetti hoe. So I asked for the ornament version to be charted, and I'm really happy I did. You can see here I've already started working in the trees. The mountains are right here, and there's a bird floating in the sky right here. So I could easily be at either of those two pieces if I wanted to. I'm really happy with the progress on this. My plan is to do 2,500 stitches on this every month until my next birthday. So that is Log Cabin Home. And I want to thank all of you who spent the time to leave me a comment on my last video, encouraging me about how I wasn't really feeling like stitching A Place of Her Own. It was really great to hear from all of you and know that it's okay. There are no rules in stitching. Even though I might have goals for myself, they're, arbitrary and not completely necessary or something that I need to stress about. So I appreciate all of you letting me know about that. So I guess I should show you A Place of Her Own since we're talking about it. And I'll put in a picture of what it'll look like when it's finished, and a picture of what it looked like last time I showed it to you. I was stitching this on 18 count sand aida with 2/1 full crosses. So here it is right now. The last time I showed it to you, I just had a little bit of the dress in here, and so I've been working on filling in the dress. As you can see, lots more dress to go. I didn't do very many stitches this month, probably only about 1,500, but every stitch is progress. And like you all said, I'll get back to this when the time is right. No immediate plans to work on it for November. Okay, let's see. I guess since I already showed you two full coverage pieces, I should show you my last full coverage piece that I have to share today, and that is Victorian Christmas Eve by the Cross Stitch Arts. And this is a picture of what it'll look like when it's finished, and a picture of what it looked like last time I showed it to you. Again, not much progress, but I put in, I believe, 300 stitches since you last saw this. I put in this peak red balloon, and I worked on some of the lights over here. I love how this is turning out. It looks so good. And I plan on stitching this another 300 stitches this month. And I'm thinking I'll be focusing on this piece in December. Get lots of Christmas spirit in my stitching. Okay, so non-full coverage pieces. I'm going to show you Saltwater Scrapbook by Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower. And I am stitching this on 32 count Mercedes by Picture This Plus. This is a picture of what it looked like last time. And since last time, I finished up the pirate. Doesn't he look amazing? So since last time, I put in this palm tree and this parrot. He's looking so good. And I'm going to the beach later this month, and I think that I will take this piece with me to work on while I'm there. I'm doing this in a row of 5 on top of each other. And so I've got 2 down, 3 more to go. Okay. So while I'll be working on Saltwater Scrapbook for a little bit of the time this month, I'm not planning on it being a focus piece. But I will show you the 2 pieces that I am planning on focusing on. So this is Prairie Fairies by the Prairie Schooler, and this is a picture of what it'll look like when it's finished. Although honestly, I'm not sure I have a very good picture of this. The picture on the pattern is just terrible. I can't, like, looking at it and looking at the chart, I can't tell what some of the things are supposed to be. So that's a little bit of a problem. And I'm stitching this on 32 count Waxing Moon by Fabric Flare. So here they are. So last time I had the frog and the snail finished, and I had just put in the first few stitches on the rabbit. So I've got this lady on the rabbit. And I'm planning on focusing on this one this month. I would like to get it finished. So finish the girl on the rabbit, stitch the lady on the blackbird, and then have it all done. I am having a couple of problems though. I changed the colors, just like according to what I felt looked right, and I kind of got myself into a pickle. I've used like 4 different browns, and you can't see it. It's very hard to see. There's water coming out of this watering can, and there's supposed to be water sloshing out of this bucket, and they're not originally charted in the same color. And so I'm not really sure if I should make the water sloshing out this color that I've now found out you can't really see. Should I like stick with it, or should I try some like a light blue color maybe? Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm really torn. And then another thing, I changed their hair. So this one has dark brown hair. This one is blonde. The one on the blackbird is started to have black hair, so I'm going to leave that. And I wanted to make the one on the rabbit a redhead, but she's supposed to be wearing one of these red flowers as a hat. And I don't want her hair to clash with the flower. So I thought about maybe making her have black hair and have the other one have red hair. But the way the hair is charted, it goes directly next to the eye. And so if I do black with black eye, then the hair kind of blends in with the eye, and it doesn't really look right. So I've got a couple of conundrums going on. If y'all have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. And right now, the lady on the rabbit kind of looks like a centaur, and I think that's really funny. So that's one of my focus pieces for this month. And then the other piece that I'm focusing on is the Raccoon by Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is a picture of what it'll look like when it's finished. And then a picture of what it'll look like, what it looked like last time. And I'm stitching this on 32 count cinnamon roll lugana from Grace Note Fabrics. And here it is. I thought that I didn't have very much progress on this from last time, but as you can see, I did. When I went back, I was like, oh wow, that's good progress. So I know I filled in the tail, which has got 3 segments done. I think there's 4 more segments left. And I started working on these flowers on the bottom. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish this one this month. I'm saving the face to last, just as a little treat. Okay. So that's all of my whips, and then I've got just a tiny bit of haul to share. So I picked up this embroidery at the North Georgia State Fair. One of the ladies there, her husband had a booth selling knives that he had made, and she had some of these embroideries on the wall, and she was selling them for $30. And I was like, are you kidding? That's so much work, and it's beautiful, and it's going to go on my nature wall. So I'm planning on having a wall in my living room with all nature-themed pieces. Originally it was going to be just daisies, but I want to put my raccoon on there, my Prairie Fairies, and then I've got some charts from Owl Forest Embroidery that I would like to put up there. So I figure this robin is a great start, and it's got some daisies. So really happy with this purchase. And then for my birthday, my sisters gave me this. So this is called Cabin Fever, and it's Dimensions Gold Kit, which you might think, hey Lydia, that sure looks a lot like that other cabin piece that you just started, and it does. But I love the yellow windows. Me and yellow windows, I love them. Look at the reflection in the water. I'm a little intimidated because it's a paper pattern and I'm not used to that anymore. I'm used to working on my pattern keeper. And I know some people have figured out how to get their paper patterns into there. I haven't figured that out, but we'll see. I really wanted this, and so I'm really happy to have gotten it. So that's everything I have to share with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and coming back for another video. Again, if you have any suggestions on the Prairie Fairies, I'd love to see them in the comments. And I will be back next month. Talk to you later.